Hello everyone and welcome to another mod showcase. Today I'm going to be showcasing what is possibly the most American mod I have ever showcased. That being the burger mod. Now, this mod is available for 1.20 all the way to the most recent version of 1.21.5. And to start off with, I'm going to be going through all of the various items that this mod has to add before moving on to the actual delicious looking hamburgers themselves. Starting off with the raw scrambled egg, all you need to do is slap an egg right in the middle of the crafting table and boom bam, you got yourself a raw scrambled egg. Now if you shove this raw scrambled egg into a smoker, a furnace, or a campfire, you get yourself a fried scrambled egg. Moving on to the, and I'm going to say this completely wrong, champignons. What are those? I'm going to call them mushrooms, but you can call them champignons. I'm not going to say that because that's just going to be out of my vocabulary after this video. But all you need to do to craft this is 2 brown mushrooms. If you stuff these mushrooms into a smoker, a furnace, or a campfire, you get yourself the cooked variety. Moving on to the cheese. Now for this single piece of cheese, all you need to do is get a milk bucket and a piece of sugar. However, if you want more cheese, all you got to do is add more sugar. For example, you could put a bucket here, 2 sugar like this, you get yourself 2 cheese. If you put another sugar right here, you get yourself 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. You get the idea. You can get up to 8 pieces of cheese with a single milk bucket. All you need to do is add more sugar. Moving on to the fries. Now to get 2 of these fries, all you need to do is get 3 baked potatoes. And what better thing to accompany your burger than these beautiful looking fries? Now, moving on to what looks like a copper nugget, but no, you're wrong. It is not a copper nugget. It is a cooked chicken nugget, and I think it looks pretty majestic. To get 6 of these bad boys, all you need to do is get a cooked piece of chicken, smack it in the middle crafting table, and bam, you got yourself some chicken nuggets. Moving on to the second most American thing, I think, is the hot dog. To get 4 of these hot dogs, you need a variety of meats, which I think is true for actual hot dogs in real life. You need yourself a cooked chicken nugget, a cooked pork chop, and some steak, as well as the bread. You can't forget the bread. It's not a hot dog if you just got the meat in it. Moving on to the sweet berry pie. What does this have to do with burgers? I'm not too sure, but hey, it adds some dessert. I'm not complaining. You need 3 sweet berries, a piece of wheat, and a piece of sugar in a crafting table just like this. Moving on to the actual burgers though, to get this burger with an egg, all you need to do is make the sandwich in the crafting table with some bread, some steak, and another piece of bread, and then add an egg to it, and that gives you the burger with egg. And as you saw in this chest, you can also replace this piece of steak in the crafting table with a pork chop, a mutton, chicken, salmon, or cod, and you'll get that variety of burger. Now, if I'm going to what looks the most tastiest, I think this beef burger with egg definitely looks the most tasty. Second, probably the chicken burger with egg, because the steak burger and the chicken burger are just what I get the most. I don't have that much of great experience with mutton. In my experience, mutton is actually really tough, which I don't think would be good in a burger. So I'm gonna go beef, chicken, pork, because I'm imagining like a pulled pork sandwich, pork, and then salmon, and then cod, and then mutton. I don't think mutton would be that great. Moving on to the cheese variety though, to get this burger with cheese, all you need to do is replace that egg with a piece of cheese, and boom bam, you got yourself a burger with cheese. Now this looks delicious, I'm not gonna lie with you. And again, you can replace this piece of steak in the middle with any of these meat varieties to get that variety of burger. Moving on to the mushroom burger, same thing, you get the idea by now. Instead of the egg or instead of the cheese, you add yourself those mushrooms I showed you earlier that I forgot the name of already. You make yourself the sandwich, and boom bam, you got yourself another burger. And I mean, you get the idea. You can make it with whatever meat is listed on here. Moving on to what's actually really special though, I'm not gonna lie with you. This feels like the McDonald's of the burger in this mod. It is the golden burger. I think that's what it's called, right? Yep. Golden beef burger, sure. All you need to do is smack any of the burgers that I just mentioned to you and surround it with gold, and you get yourself the golden burger. Now this can be done with the chicken burger, the salmon burger, the cod burger. You get the idea. Any of the meats you can make into the golden variety. And honestly, I kind of want to taste one. You know, which one should I taste? I'm gonna go with the beef. I'm not gonna lie with you. It should give me some effects. Yep, it gives me just like a golden apple. It gives me resistance and regeneration. Moving on to the last thing though, is the Enchanted Golden Burger. Now, like the Enchanted Golden Apple, this is not craftable. However, you can find this in loot chests and it'll act just like an Enchanted Golden Apple, except it is way better, because who would prefer an apple over a burger? Exactly, no one. Therefore, my point stands, and this is way better. Now, I did want to try something, and in case you did want an update on the dogs from the last mod showcase, they are indeed still here. I haven't gotten them a home yet, but I'm going to be showing you them right over here. I've made this room into the dog room for now because I haven't found them a new home. So the sightseeing room is now turned into a dog pen. Can you guys eat this? You can. Oh, that's pretty cool. Here, you can have this one. Okay, well, now they're fed. I'll give the rest of them burgers. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave them out. I'll give the rest of them some burgers later on. Either way, I think that is all of that the mod has to offer. Let me know what should be added to this mod next. Let me know if you have any better ideas of the various variety of burgers that can be added. Personally, I like these McDonald's style burgers right over here. Let me know what you think. And also, if you have any recommendations of what other mods I should showcase next, then let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of your day.